Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Face the Music. Glad you're here today. This is going to be an interesting episode for me because this is going to be a song from a band that, from what I understand, it's going to deal with addiction, right? It's going to deal with things that, fortunately for me, and I'm just speaking strictly for me, that I haven't had to really deal with in my life. Now, I know there's all kinds of different addictions, but I think predominantly what is being talked about here in the messages, drugs, alcohol, a lot of big addictions like that unfortunately a lot of people wrestle with each and every day. We'll talk more about that at the end. But this song called "Reason to Fight" by Disturbed, from what I understand, and this video specifically is supposed to be really something to watch. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know the song "Reason to Fight," so I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna see what this video is all about. I have seen little episodes, little clips of footage, I should say, of Disturbed in concert. David Draymond, a just great vocalist, by the way, but David talking, about addiction and about his own addictions and his battles and the members of his band with addiction stuff like that. So this is going to be interesting to see. And from what I understand, it's going to be very poignant and it's going to be just I don't know. I haven't seen it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and play the video. We're going to check it out together and give you my thoughts afterwards. So no more talking. This is going to be David Draymond and Disturbed and the official, I guess it's the live video of a song called "Reason to Fight."
Our world is plagued by an epidemic, by a disease that shows no mercy. The demons known as addiction and depression are very real, and they have claimed far too many of those we love far sooner than they should have left us. Those still with us are fighting a battle they wage every day of their lives, keeping those demons at bay. It's up to us to show them that they aren't alone, that they have nothing to be ashamed of, that we understand, and that we will fight with them and for them.
Thought we'd get a little closer to you for this one.
The song "A Reason to Fight," I know it's personal to the group and it's very personal to me.
It reaches out to those who suffer from mental illness, addictions, or depression, any and all of the above.
There have been so many times in my life when I really wanted to stop fighting.
I am a survivor of a suicide attempt, and on paper I shouldn't be here.
I also am one of them. I've dealt with depression most of my life.
During high school, I did have those thoughts of suicide, and I was really in pain.
I had plans to kill myself.
I battle depression almost every day. It is a fight, it's a struggle.
I'm a recovering alcoholic. I started drinking at the age of 16, drank to forget all my problems, tried to commit suicide a couple of different times.
This song speaks out about so many different things to so many different people.
They have a message.
The message to fight the demons and suicide and depression.
The image in your eyes, reflecting the pain that has taken you. I hear it in your voice, so ridden with shame from what's ailing you.
That touched home with me. I lost my nephew a few years ago to addiction.
My grandfather had an addiction with alcohol. It was pretty bad growing up.
I lost my brother a year ago to depression. He took his own life.
It's good that they're trying to raise awareness on not only addiction, but depression also.
I've lost friends in the military, both to combat and to suicide.
About 5 years ago, I learned that my father committed suicide. And since then, I have been an advocate on why you should not do it.
I won't give up, so don't give in. You've fallen down, but you can rise again. So don't give up when the demon that's inside you is ready to begin. And it feels like it's a battle that you will never win. When you're aching for the fire and begging
There's always a reason, and right now, you may not feel like you have a reason to fight. I didn't feel like I had a reason, and in the end, I realized I have plenty of reasons to fight, but you can't do it alone, and it's okay to ask for help.
We makes us stronger, everybody. Not I, not you. We.
Being there for someone who has that thought is the best thing you can do.
I fight with my demons every day.
It's a daily battle with the monsters in my head.
We all have our demons, and most of the time suffer in silence.
I don't go through it myself, but I see what she goes through.
We're not alone, although it takes a lot to accept that. But there is hope, and if you can offer hope, it can reinstill faith.
This has blown me away what happened today, because it gave me kind of the new understanding of what you can do with your music. It can be about actually changing people's lives. And David was super clear about what the call to action is, that we want to care about people who are in crisis right now.
We keep losing soldiers in this war, and I'm tired of losing so many people that are so talented, so many people that I care so deeply about, to the demons of addiction and depression. We lost Keith Flint from The Prodigy recently. I miss Chester, I miss Scott, I miss Chris, Paul Gray, Wayne Static. The list goes on and on and on. And this is not just an epidemic that affects the world of entertainment. Our veterans, our military, they're dropping like flies. 22 veterans take their own life every single day, ladies and gentlemen. And we do not do enough to support them. Being taken by addiction or depression is no one's fault. It is not something for you to be embarrassed of. It is not something for you to be ashamed of. Shed some light on these people, please. To prove to you that this is not an affliction that is exclusive to the world of entertainment, by a show of hands, how many of you have dealt with the demons of addiction and depression yourselves or know someone that has? Now take a look around at this arena. You are not alone. We're in this together, my brothers and sisters, my blood, and it's up to us to take a stand, to make a pact here, tonight, that we will not wait until the day of our beloved's funeral when we are standing in front of their casket and the words keep echoing through your mind, I wish I would have.
Are you ready to begin? This is a battle that we are gonna win. When you're aching for the
mental health, mental illness, addiction, all of these kinds of things have such a negative connotation, and them taking the time to really pay attention to this, telling us we're not alone.
You're a great leader because you really want our people to succeed too.
It's pretty close.
Absolutely. 18 years sober.
I just celebrated 4 years clean from addiction.
As of writing this, I am 7 months sober. That took some serious bravery, ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we all have to be, is brave.
When bands like Disturbed publicly speak about mental illness, it helps open that door.
Thanks for telling your story. I told mine back in December for the first time, so...
Hey, bro.
Know what it's like. I know how hard it is to get up in front of one person or 10,000 plus people and tell your story like that.
Now I can say I'm 100% sober, but more importantly for me, 100% right now in a good spot in my head. We can just help one person, then we're doing something right. That could be you. So ask for help if you get the chance, please.
If you are in crisis or know of someone that is in crisis, please contact the National Addiction Hotline at 1-800-662-4357 or the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Through the strength and support of our extended family, we can make a difference to those who fight this war. We must continue to be their allies, their hope, their added source of strength. We must continue to give all of them a reason to fight.
Wow, that was really a heavy video. It was very poignant, as I said at the outset. It's just um, wow, that thought provoking. I mean, you just you name it, that video had it. You know, uh, first of all, let me just say I didn't know that the song kind of played throughout, so I didn't really catch the whole song of what, however the original actually sounds, and so I think I'm going to have to get the original out here to hear the whole song straight through, just to kind of get a better, clearer vision of what the actual song says and all the lyrics. But this, you know, as I said at the beginning, fortunately for me, I haven't had to deal with, depression and suicidal thoughts and things that, that he was talking about there, David was talking about, and that a lot of the other people have experienced or know of other people who have experienced or are going through. Um, but that being said, it doesn't mean that it's not real. It's obviously it's real, and it doesn't mean that I can't empathize and understand someone else who's going through something that perhaps I'm not going through, but I can still be there for them, right? And that was his message, part of his message. The other part was just, you know, to me, first of all, let me just say this, and I'm trying to collect my thoughts because this is just really kind of, a lot going through my mind right now. But for this particular video, when David's up there with the band and he's talking about, like, Chester, and he's talking about Scott, and he's talking about, these people that passed away, members of other bands, um, that have passed away in the last few years of different addictions and different things, struggles that they went through in their own lives. And then, of course, the members of the audience there, the people that were there, either they are going through it or have gone through it or know of someone else who's gone through it or know of other people and friends, relatives who passed away. The thing about it is it's great to me. It's great to see a band and an artist like Disturbed and David specifically. Like I said at the outset, I've seen other clips of videos where he's at other concerts, excuse me, and he's talked about his own personal battles. He's talked about this kind of thing, but not necessarily this video format. It was just at other concerts, just, took some time out to talk about it and to deal with it in front of people and to basically say a lot of the same thing, but to those audiences. And it's great to see someone calling attention to something like this. And not just to like say, hey, let's do a PSA because someone's paying us to, but because they are living it, they have lived it, they are living it possibly, and they're going through the battle each and every day. And the message of that is that we're all there for each other. Don't go through it alone. And it's great to see like authenticity. And that's what I always get from David. I have to say, I get authenticity from him. I think that, and I've seen other interviews, I've seen other clips where he's sitting down doing interviews with people, and then I see him in concert talking to people. He's the same exact person that I can see. He's the same exact person, regardless of where he's at. Very authentic, and that's what I like. I like authenticity. I like realness, and this video was very real. It was very raw. It's very emotional. Again, I don't know what you may be personally going through as you watch this particular episode. This is just a reaction to the video. This isn't even his video. It's not even Disturbed. This is just my humble reaction to what I just saw. But if you're going through something like that, or if you know of someone that you know has gone through it and that you can relate to, pay attention to what you just saw, and let it. Even for me, who, like I said, haven't gone through something like this, but I'm going to be more open-minded going forward to people that have issues with things that I don't necessarily personally struggle with, fortunately for me, but unfortunately for them. But I can still be there for them, and it opened my eyes to a lot of things. You see that many people there, and you saw how many hands were raised when he said, hey, raise your hands if you're going through it, if you've gone through it, if you know of other people who have. They're all around us. They're all around us. And some of you may be part of that crowd as you're watching this. Don't go through it alone. Don't go through it alone. I don't know what else to say. That was just, that was very emotional. And like I said, I'm going to get the actual song Reason to Fight out here because now I'm very, very interested in what the actual song and the actual official music video is all about. Anyways, well, that's it for today's episode. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, do me a favor, reach over, hit that subscribe button, join this big family. Let's keep all these great songs and videos alive, just like that one right there. Fantastic, fantastic. Also, to set up your notifications whenever I drop new episodes, you'll be one of the first to find out. Check down below. I have a hashtag, Face the Music Reactions. Click on it. It'll take you to my playlist section. You'll find all my previous content there. I'm sure you'll find some other great music you'll enjoy as well. And finally, come on back because I have a lot more great content lined up for you. I'll see you next time right here on Face the Music. Take care.